Hey guys, this is Chris from MBB Reviews, bringing you a brand new video review of Laserbeak from the Dark the Moon line. One of the actual rare few figures to find from the actual line. I was lucky enough I found this back in November, but school schedule didn't have time. So I said I was going to put up videos this month, and yet this is the only one going up probably on February 1st. So, as you can see, I have him on a display stand. If you know First Edition, you know what it is. So, we have Laserbeak in his vehicle mode. I know Japan's obsessed with the kind of vehicle mode this is. I forgot what it is. I know Japan's obsessed with it. I just forgot what it was called. I know there was one in Power Rangers SPD. If I keep thinking about it, it'll probably come to me. But oh yeah. Wait. So yeah, now he's transformed proper. So he is one of those. I don't know what. Hopefully it comes back to me. But very nice detailing. This is the thing. When I first saw the figure, I thought these were eyes, and that was just like detailing. But after a while, I started realizing that was a flaming beak with an eye. But my imagination was pretty good then. So yeah, in this mode, he does have some articulation up here. He has, so he can do like the or the mono stabilizing kind of thing, trying to stay in one spot, since technically something like this could not stay stable in one position only, would always have to be adjusting, I'm thinking. So that's some extra posing for vehicle mode. The legs, obviously, they're most preferably that they're gonna stay on the side here, but they're posable, so you can get in various poses, but he is designed to stay like this. Focus. So there we go. So he comes obviously with mech tags, and this is his. And they start out as two plain ordinary machine guns. I have it upside down because it's a lot easier for me to do it now this way. But it's just with the right amount of finagling. Yeah, there's always that. I don't know if it's only with mine, but there always seems to be a problem with the gears on his weapon. Okay. So yeah, it's always like a little floppy. Just wants to stay down, but then it creates a big bazooka kind of thing. These are clip points. Which I do have. Sorry for the violent shake. So they will clip on there, but they also slide back and forth, but it's good. These will actually fit on various spots and various modes. So yeah, he can have it both on one side, and when he would try flying, he'd probably be Sorry, that was my noise of a flying mid-jiggy. And so that pretty much takes a look at the vehicle mode. So to get into actual robot or bird mode, we're actually going to start with the head. So that's going to come out and actually undo the head, then bring the legs down. So this cockpit will fold down, and it's going to go like that. Also, once you have that done, bring down the legs, flip the red parts into the back to give him... I don't know what was the point of this, Hasbro. Please, write something on each figure with the designer. It would actually be great, so we could understand more of the logic behind it. It would actually be greater. Because I know Lego's doing that. I'm pretty sure other companies are going to start doing that. So, get on the bandwagon before others do. I'm sorry. Trying to do... So, yeah, you pretty much... If you saw... Flip out. These are going to clip in here. Then you just bring the cab part, whatever you want to call it, or the cockpit, into the chest. So then just adjust your leg forwards, and he gets long chicken legs, which actually makes complete sense, unlike Starscream. So, if you've been following along, you're at the spaces, you got your nice Laserbeak, but he's missing something, isn't he? Oh, and obviously the tail transforms into this. But this is what's funny. In the instructions, they say leave it this way. It doesn't look the best, first of all, and I don't think it was designed to stay that way. And so then you got your that, then you go for the wings. So rotate this out. This is actually an interesting fold that I've actually quite enjoy. So 1, 2, and 3. So they go in opposite folds of each other. Pretty Hasbro, I hope you gave this guy a bonus. Whoever made this mold, because he was a genius. I know it's simple, but it's not something you would expect out of a Transformer. At least to my standards. Because I've been dealing with... I like the Japanese retail a lot better than the American, but this is actually one of my favorite American figures. This is the thing, you're not supposed to seal it back up the way before. You're actually supposed to pop it inside the groove here, so it gives you a more even flush. The wings look flush. So like this, it's not as bulky, it's a lot thinner, and it looks more even. And number one posing tip, doesn't hurt to just bending these back with the figure to give him kind of a je ne sais quoi. Sorry, need to duct tape this thing, but this is what's awesome. He still holds them up here, but if you wanted to, if you had a Tommy Shee stage, he has a hole here, and precariously he has 2 holes here. And if a Tommy Shee stage, he has a clear stand with a manipulable arm, so you can make it a figure look like it's flying. So here you have it under the feet, kind of odd, but okay. So this guy and one more thing. I hate not having nails. Even an Insecticon wing will not help you. Thank you, trusty protractor. You're supposed to have them like this to show off more of the spine. And just fixing the tail so it looks natural. Yeah, there we go. It goes with the flow. So there you go. There's Starscream. Not Starscream, I mean Laserbeak. There's a lot more detail that you can see now that he's not in actual vehicle mode, which is actually more impressive than what most people would think. So like here, there's gear there. There's ribs that are forming. There's panel lining for the jet legs. More ribbing. More to make it look like a bird. I even like the detailing in the spine. Even the wing detailing makes it look more like a wing or a Cybertronian wing. Which is actually better. Like these were clear, but now here you can see more detailing going along with the back. I know this is plain, but they should have added just a tiny bit of detailing to make it look a bit better. Beautiful detailing. I love how they actually did with the paint. I just wish they could have had just a little bit like a black wash in the wings, but that's what customs are for. But a black wash in the wings would have looked amazing. The only real part you gotta worry about, there's even detailing on the red parts here. But it's not very visible. Wait, even that little detailing is actually pretty impressive. But there's also the detailing in the head, which I actually very don't mind him looking like a creepy bug. Focus. My phone doesn't like to focus. There we go. So yeah, even though it looks a bit creepy like a bug, it kind of screams Laserbeak. Which, even opening mouth. Except when you have it open all the way like this, it's not really something you really want to see. So it's only feasible to open it like 2 to 3 millimeters, or keep it closed at all times. But overall, this is actually one of my favorite Decepticons figures from my collection. But for articulation, he has the one up here. He has actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the actual leg. One in each wing. 4 separate in the tail, and I think at least 4 separate in the upper neck. So that's close to 16. No. Wait, 6 plus 6. 12, 4, So it has close to over 18 points of articulation. I'm actually surprised for a little figure like this guy. It's pretty good. But the one thing is, if you're buying him online, because he is the one in a full box of, what is it, 18? Or however the package, it's the only one that was in the box at a time. They're a lot less substantial to find compared to the others. Like Bumblebee was a real shelf warmer. So, but if you can find one online cheap, I recommend get him, because you get a semi-decent mech tech. Looks great with him. Easy to repaint, that's for sure. And it's just an overall great figure. So it's actually on my top list there. So if you want to, I'll put a link down below to see if I can actually help you guys by seeing if some big websites like TF Source and Big Back Toy Store has any of these guys in stock. So this was Chris, or MBB Reviews, bringing you Laserbeak from Dark of the Moon Mech Tech Deluxe Class. Hope you have a good day or evening, no matter what. Just have a good one. See you next time.